What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Spur here again. We're back at it in X-Plane at Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport, and we are watching the arrivals pour in with live traffic. It's a midday rush, so there's quite a bit. Not as many as a few minutes ago. A few minutes ago it was crazy. There were triple approaches coming in. But now it seems to have slowed down just a tad, but there's someone coming in for runway 28, little CRJ. So really cool stuff, really neat to watch this. Traffic seems to be working for me now. I think a lot of it just has to do with the time of day, that kind of stuff. Do wish I could get some traffic on the ground in taxiing. If any of you guys out there know some things I could look at to do that, that would be greatly appreciated. I would most definitely check that out. So anyway, we're back at Atlanta. We are picking up where we left off with our Mad Dog. Our Mad Dog, our MD-88. This is actually an MD-82. But close enough. There are differences between them. It varies a lot. From what I understand, the 81, 82, and 83 are all basically the same. 88, I think, has different avionics and a few other things. Different vent placement, that kind of stuff, you know. I mean, nothing crazy. Some of them have the pointed tail. Later planes have the screwdriver tail. That sort of thing. The MD-90, one thing that's interesting is that the pylon comes out a little further. Back here, it's straight across, and it actually has an elevator on it. I did not know that until this morning. Doing a little research, there is an elevator on it. When they get to the maximum limits of this elevator, then on the MD-90, the secondary elevator down here would kick in, from what I understand. So anyway, oh wow, looks like a VIP. I don't know what's up with that, but okay. Alright, so anyway, we're back in our MD-82/88. We're gonna call it an 88. It's an 82 though. And we are going to be flying to Pensacola, Florida. Another little quick trip. Nothing crazy, pretty cut and dry. Still nasty weather here in Atlanta, but it should be sunny down in Florida, which is what I'm looking forward to. Wanted to go to Charlotte. Initially was going to go to Charlotte. And not only were they having bad weather there, but not only is it IFR, but it was low IFR with the ceiling down to like 200 feet. And with me not being very familiar with this aircraft in the last video, I didn't get the glide slope to work. I got it to work later. I think I know what I did, but I'm not sure. Didn't want to get in that kind of weather. So we're going to Pensacola, sunny Florida. And I think everything is set and ready to go. So what we're going to do is we're going to hop out of the aircraft. And we are going to arm the reversers and knock off the brakes. And we are going to do a self-powered pushback. And here we go. Look at how busy they are here in Atlanta. It's crazy. Bunch of baggage cars. Not sure what they're doing though. They're just kind of driving all over the damn place, and there's no planes here. I guess they gotta have something to do, right? So we are going to... I think we're, you know, I set it up to depart on runway 28. But for time purposes, we might just go ahead and do 25 right. We'll see. All right, let's get that set. All right, there we go. All right, that's all good there. Let's get this positioned a little better. Look at there, that's Spirit Airlines A320 coming in. That's really cool. Wish I had more taxiing traffic. I definitely, the experience would be amazing if I had more planes taxiing on the ground. That is something that I would really like to try to figure out and get working. He's going to disappear now. That's going to be it for him. I get why these planes aren't taxiing all the way in. I mean, I understand that. The ADS-B and all that stuff, you don't really Oh, are you gonna yield for me, or I guess I'm gonna yield for you? Okay. Guess the ramp controller is just like, whatever. You guys just do whatever. I got tons of baggage carts doing all kind of shit down on the ramp, so y'all just do whatever. It's a free for all. All right, so we're going to taxi to 27 right. Maybe 28. I think 2 right. Let's do 27 right. 27 right, just for time constraints, that kind of stuff. We'll do 27 right. We'll do 28. I've been watching the arrivals for a bit on FlightAware, comparing them to what we see or what I've seen. Wow, look at that dude just backing up. He's like, nope, let's try it again. Look at that. That's the RJ. He's like levitating now. So anyway, I was just comparing traffic, and it looked like it was mostly arrivals going into 28. So we'll depart on 27 right. That'll be fine. So anyway, I think I got the ILS issue figured out. The only thing that I could figure out was that I didn't have it tuned on the first officer side. I tuned it, and that seemed like it made a difference. I did get it to work last night. But yeah, I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get down to well, no, when we land in Pensacola, it'll have to be an RNAV. There is no ILS for that particular runway, so we won't get to try it out today, but that's all right. That'll be fine. So we'll head on down here to the departure runway and get on about our business. If you're new to the channel, or to the videos, this is one of my absolute all-time favorite aircraft, the MD-80 series. Can't say, I can't say it enough. It's such a fun airplane to fly. Did get the Zebo 7.3 in, so I want to do a couple familiarity flights with it. I can't hardly even get that out. Get to know the aircraft and the systems, and maybe we can do some flights in it. I think in reality they do fly a 737 down to Pensacola. They did at one time fly the Mad Dogs down there. I'm not sure if that was all the way up until they were retired or if they discontinued that earlier, but either way, that's what we're doing. We're doing the Mad Dog, because you gotta love the Mad Dog, right? So we'll get down here, we'll go all the way down. All the way down to the very last one. Probably wouldn't need it, but we're going to take it anyway, because we can. Lima Bravo, Lima Charlie, Lima Alpha. What we're going to be taking, Lima Alpha. We're going to sit here at the hold short for just a second and set our flaps. Well, we went by it just a little bit. Why aren't you stopping? There we go. Brake's kind of weird. I got it bound to my joystick, but it seems to be weird at times. All right, let's hop back in the airplane and let's get some flaps here. There we go, that should be good. And I think everything else is okay, looking good. Flight director zone. Let's get our landing lights on, our nose lights on bright. Let's see, we got our collision lights. Our strobe is on both, position and strobe, that's good. You know, we'll do logo for the hell of it. Even though it's daytime. And I think we're good with that. So let's get a nice view here where we can see everything. And if I can get back from it just a little bit. No, I can't. That's good enough. All right, let's get going. Let's knock the brakes off. We'll get lined up and we will be on our way. We should be seeing nice weather shortly after leaving Atlanta. All right, there we go, lined up. Let's open the throttle and let's get with it. I like those rolling takeoffs. Had a few flights like that in my flying experience where you just taxi straight to takeoff, like there's no messing around whatsoever. Airspeed's alive, pack coming up on 100 knots. Get ready to rotate. Go ahead and rotate. No more than 10, so we won't get a tail strike. We're good there. Got the inner marker going off. Let's get the gear up. Positive rate of climb. We'll do 15 degrees climb out. Go ahead and get our auto throttle set. Speed select. Autopilot. And vertical speed. And then for the finale, we'll hit FMS. And let it take us out on, let's see, what was the departure? The Halo. Yes. The Halo 2 departure. That is really cool. Let's see. Get some laps up there. We're passing, we're coming through 220 knots. Let's go ahead and climb out at 240. There we go. I think actually we need to do 250. I think it's 250 by, where's it at? Where's it at? Rivet, gotta be 250 knots. So we're good with that. Up to 10,000 feet, up to 10,000 feet and no higher until cleared. So we're good with all that. Let's go ahead and take the last bit of flaps in. And let's hop out of the airplane and look around really fast. Not much to look at, unfortunately. Got several cloud layers. Weather in X-Plane definitely seems more representative of what I really see in the weather reports and stuff like that in the METAR stuff. So that is good. That stuff is accurate. I'm glad with that for sure. So, Halo 2 departure. We've got... let's see, where are we heading to right now? Should be Wilson. Okay, little bit different because I had it set up for runway 28, so that's fine. We'll be all right. We'll head Wilson, then Zaley, then Halo, then Sarge. Over to Sarge. Yeah, nothing really spectacular about this. Climb to 10,000, no higher until given instructions. 250 knots by Rivet or Zaley. So yeah, it's pretty pretty cut and dry. Not a lot to it. And you see, we broke through the clouds. We'll hop back out and look around. There's our beautiful Delta MD-88, aka 82. We won't tell. Not a Delta belly on this one. This is a regular one. Kind of a dirty looking airplane actually. It looks really good. Good looking aircraft. Whoever did these did a really nice job. Definitely. Love the look of the bottom underside of the wings, the grime and the grit, and the panels and stuff like that. It looks really nice. That is just an absolute nice job for sure. So we're climbing out. We are through, we just leveled out at 10,000 feet. We're going to say that Delta 1668 is cleared to flight level 260. What we're going to cruise at, so let's do that. Get that going. And it going up to 260. There we go. We got that set. Go ahead and bump our speed on up to a 290. We'll do that. And we'll get all our lights off and retracted. There we go, got that. We'll leave, of course, logo is going to stay on. That's really kind of pointless in a logo light during the day, but you know, we'll do it just to do it. All right, so we are on our way. I do believe everything looks good. We are on course. Look at our legs here. We're heading to Halo and then Sarge. And yeah, okay, yeah, CEW VOR will have to cross at 13,000, give or take. So anyway, I hope you guys had a good weekend. We did, kind of busy. Definitely a busy one for us, but nice nonetheless. Pretty weather here for us. I think it's gonna be getting cold towards the end of this week. A little bit cool this morning for sure. We had cold front move through last night. Winds gusting to 50. That's always nice when the cold fronts roll through. Didn't get as bad as it usually does though. Sometimes it gets up to where it gusts to 70. All right, we're still on our climb to cruise. Looks like the weather is starting to break up a little bit outside of Atlanta, so that's good. Should be good to go for that sunny arrival. We're actually departing to the south. And then we'll turn back to the southwest for Pensacola. So there is that. Let's see if I can get Sky Vector up. Let's see. Alright, we got Sky Vector up. Weather has definitely cleared out a good bit since this morning. They still got low IFR in Charlotte right now. Overcast is broken at 600 feet. Overcast at 1,100. And Atlanta is scattered at 2,100. Broken at 38. Clearing up. And Pensacola should be winds 2707 knots, 10 statute miles. Visibility few at 4,900 feet. Altimeter 2,994. Okay. So good there. We are almost at our cruise altitude. We're getting close. So let's pull Sky Vector back down. Get that there. And we'll just cruise along for a bit. We'll probably jump back in a little closer when we start our descent. All right, we are back. Hey, you see our weather is breaking up and looking really nice. You see the Gulf of Mexico out there coming into the Florida Panhandle. So we are 30 miles out of CEW. We're going to go ahead and descend down to 14,000 feet. Let's get that started. Down to 14K. And we'll stay at 290 the whole way. And then once we level out at 14, we'll start slowing up to begin the rest of our descent down into Pensacola. So let's pull this in just a tad. And we'll look at our arrival into Pensacola. We're going to be landing on 26. 7,000 feet by 150. No ILS. We will be shooting the RNAV into Pensacola. If that's set up right, we'll have to see. I haven't done an RNAV in X-Plane yet, so we'll see what that looks like. Go ahead and increase our descent just a little bit more. And you know what? We may go ahead and pull the speed back just a tad. Well, actually, we'll do 270. And we'll probably need to pop our spoilers just for a bit to get this speed down. We'll see what it does. If it climbs back up. Alright, put him back. Looks like it's gonna be alright, it's good there, okay. We could actually extend slats if we wanted to, we're under 280. I mean, that's a possibility, but we'll just go with that for now. Really curious to see if the landing lights add any drag. That would be really interesting if they did, in fact, add drag to the aircraft. I want to. Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. Okay, there we go. Wrong one. There we go. I want to see what airfield this was out here we were looking at. Some kind of little private ones. And we got some other aircraft out here, though I did not see them. I do not know where he is at. They only show up, the tags only show up about 3 miles out, so he's definitely not going to be picked up. Pretty nice looking scenery, I have to admit. That looks pretty good. I do like that. It's just, it's got a little bit more of a super slight generic look to it, to me, for some reason. I don't know. I guess that's the best way to put it. Maybe. Not all scenery in FS 2020 looks great either, especially when you get in some of the outlying areas. I mean, oh, look at Dallas. You know, that downtown, the skyline is nothing like what it should be. And that's a major metropolitan area, so don't get me wrong, like, you know, Microsoft's the end-all be-all to all scenery. All things scenery, it's not at all. But yeah, this looks pretty good. I like this. And let's jump back in and look at our where we're at as far as our descent through 17,000. 7 miles out of CEW, 6 miles, so not too terribly bad. Pretty close to what we needed to be. And we have to hit Pensacola at 5,349. Now, oh, let's see, arrival. That's all I have, huh? So departure and arrival, and we'll say RNAV 26. That's what was that? Where are you at? I think it's I think Bacchus is the one we need, but yes, Bacchus. So we'll take that. And I guess we execute. And oh yeah, I see. We are like already right here at it, and we are way high. We are way higher than what I did not realize it went that far out. Can we do yeah, we're high. We're way high. We need to be down about 2,200 feet between Bacchus and Liar, so yeah, we are way high. Way high. Let's go down to 5. We'll just do some we'll do some 360s or something here. And alright, so what we're going to do is put it on, what is our heading right now? 271. So let's put this on 271. Disengage FMS, we'll do that for now. Yeah, it's interesting. Now this is based on a real flight plan, straight off a Delta flight, just the other day, yesterday maybe. Now, I don't know what kind of approach they flew into Pensacola, so that's where it's different. But their last waypoint was Pensacola. That doesn't mean that they necessarily have to hit that. You know, they could, let's get slats. Let's get some slats here. Up our speed. You know, they could have come off their route prior to that, which is what we should have done. I did not realize how close that was to that final waypoint. So we're going to hit Pensacola, and we're going to turn back to Bacchus, and you know, we may just go direct Liar or something like that from Pensacola. Is Pensacola initial approach fix? No, Liar is, but Pensacola looks like a transition into, you know, we'll go with what we got. This will, well, you know what, let's look at it. Let's see what else we got. It just got really dark in the, alright, let's see, 2.6, RNAV 2.6, we could do NC, execute that. There we go. This is a little better. This may actually work out. This may work out. It's going to take us from Pensacola around to Liar, Liar to Outtro, Liar being the initial approach fix, Outtro being the intermediate. 2,200 feet between the two. Outtro, we have to be at 2,200 feet. Parrot at 17. Vital at 860. 860. Okay. So local altimeter, we need that. Muy importante. 2.994. So let's go ahead and set that. Good there. Let's get our altitude on down. We need to get down to 3,000 feet. And we are still picking up some speed here. We need to come on back the big time. Didn't even realize we had gotten that fast. This plane, when it's at the lower altitudes you're descending, it'll descend. And it'll pick up that speed as well too. So let's get this. Actually, that was part of our problem right there. We did not have. Go all the way down to 210. Let's get some more slats. Our speed is coming on down. There we go. Okay. They kind of slowed up for a second there on that, but we are okay. We're coming down to 210 knots. There we go. We broke out of the weather, or the cloud layer there. So we are good with that. Go ahead and get full spoilage so we can get the rest of that speed down. And she is coming on down nicely. Let's go ahead and get another notch flaps. Coming up on 3,000 feet. So we'll hit Pensacola. We'll do Pensacola at 3,000, Liar at 2,200, and then 2,200 to Outtro, and then we'll start our descent, and we should be good from there. This works out as planned. Go ahead and put this on approach, and zoom it in just a tad here. All right, so I think we are set. And stabilized. So as soon as we start turning inbound to it doesn't look like it's wanting to turn us. No, it's not. We need to go let's see, direct Liar. There we go. Execute. And maybe she'll turn us? Maybe not. There we go, back on nav track. She came off for some reason. I'm still figuring this plane out. There's still some quirks to it that I need to figure out. So we're on track now to Lyre. It's 19 nautical miles. And let's come back out just a tad. Okay. Alright, everything's looking good. I think we're set now. Got to figure out, oh, look at that vapor coming off the leading edge slats. That's really cool. Super cool. Alright, very nice. Get back in the plane. Pensacola, a lot of naval activity down here in the Florida Panhandle with NAS Pensacola and flight training there. Then you got Eglin Air Force Base. Then you got Tyndall. And you got Hurlburt, what is it? Hurlburt Field? Let me double check that. Yes, Hurlburt Field. Can't say it. So there is a lot of stuff going on right here in a very small area. A lot of flight training, a lot of testing. They do testing out of Eglin. They do flight training out of Tyndall. I think they're doing flight training for F-22s out of Tyndall. Used to be F-15s. I remember a lot of trips I made to Panama City as a teenager back in the day. Always seeing the F-15s flying along the beach every day, multiple times a day. It'd be usually two of them that I can remember. They'd fly down the beach and then they would fly back up. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if they were transiting to something or what. Could have been F-15s out of Eglin too. But very, very busy area to say the least. Aviation wise, a lot of stuff going on. I imagine you would have to be on your toes down here. Alright, so we're down to 2,200 feet for Lyre. And I think we will carry on till Hamtu, 2,200 feet. And then after that, we'll start descending. Love these little short flights. These are always really cool. When we jump into the 747, we're going to be doing some long flights. They'll probably be highly edited. They'll probably be just mostly departure and arrival with a little bit of cruise. May break them up into two parts. I haven't decided on that fully. They have a part 1 departure, part 2 arrival. Drop off part 1 with the cruise and pick up part 2 with the cruise. Not 100% sure on that yet. But it should be a really cool, and I've been looking forward to doing some long distance flights like that. Should be a lot of fun. Alright, so we dropped our speed down to 190. Where's our flaps at? 15, we're good for that. We get down to 170, we'll get another notch flaps. And then when we come into final approach, we'll get our final notch of flaps. Just curious, what is our runway course? Where's it at? 260 degrees. I don't think that's going to make a lot of difference there. Alright, let's go ahead and drop our speed back to 170. And we'll get another notch of flaps. Ah, I see. We get a, we can only use those when we have the gear. We'll go back up. That's fine. That is fine. We'll go with that. We can do that. If it will stop barking at us. I don't know why. Why are you barking at us? Has to do with the gear. Nothing's lit up. Can we come up further? That's weird. It doesn't even want to be in flaps 15 now. Interesting. Alright, well, we'll go with this. Hopefully we will not drop out of the sky. I don't think we will. Got lots of airfields around here. That's one of the alternate airfields for Pensacola, the flight training there. That may be another one there. Let's see. How are we looking here? Coming up on HOM2. Right there. Let's go ahead and get this zoomed in one more time. Oh, got some private traffic out here too. That's cool. I don't see him now. He's done disappeared on us. And any time now, we should start turning on our final approach course, 260 degrees. Missed approach, climb 2000 direct, Hegob, and hold. That's pretty cut and dry, nothing crazy with that. Back in the plane here. And we should be turning anytime now, anytime. Look at our map real quick. Hey, NFJ, what is this? Oh, Choctaw, okay. One of the training fields down there, that's cool. Very neat. And I think we are turning on our final approach course. Get set up for that. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll drop our gear and get another notch of flaps. And I think from here we need to be 1,700 feet. We'll go ahead and do that. Trying to get the field in sight. I do not see it. Let's go ahead and go full flaps. There it is. Okay, I got it in sight. We're looking good there. A little bit low now. We'll keep going with it here. Actually, you know what? We'll take the autopilot off. And we'll hand fly it the rest of the way. Go ahead and get our speed back. Do 140. Wish I could see that vertical speed indicator just a little bit better. There we go. That's the only thing about this plane. If I were to have a complaint, it's trying to squeeze all this stuff in this view here. Trying to get all this stuff in this view here. We're just doing the throttle by manual. Doing all hand now. We'll see if we can pull this off. So far, so good. Watch our speed here. Auto throttle gets wonky when I disconnect the autopilot. The auto throttle should still work. I mean, that's what I would think. A little bit low here now. Should still work, absolutely. There we go, picking it back up. Got a little bit low there for a second. Now we're getting back on it. Weather changed up just a tad on us there. Visibility, not a big deal though. Speed's still looking good, right there around 140. I think 135 to 140 is okay in this aircraft.
1,000.
1,000 feet. Looking good. About 700 feet per minute should be fine. Still looking good. Speed's a little fast. Let's come back on the throttle here. Yeah, we're way fast when you come way back. Watching the runway, not paying attention to my speed. There we go, we're getting back on it.
500.
On the plane, want to drop a little bit with me. Short runway, so we're not going to be able to mess around on this.
400.
Go ahead and get our speed back the rest of the way. Right over some houses, very nice. They're like right off the end of the runway.
Minimum.
Yep, minimums. Looking good. Coming up on 230 knots, that's okay.
50, 40, 30.
Pull our speed all the way back.
10.
A little bit hard, but that's all right. There we go. Got the reversers going. And that should be good there. Alright, I think we're good. Welcome to Pensacola, guys. Nice little quick trip. There we go. Let's get our flaps up. All the way. Let's hop back in and get our speed brakes. I got speed brakes bound to my joystick. I can deploy them, but I can't pull them back. Can't pull them back in. Can't take them back. Once I pop them, that's it. And let's get our reverser too. We didn't get it. There we go. Can take that back on a joystick, but not the spoilers. Alright, let's go on and we'll clear the active and yeah, they got gates here. Okay, yeah, we'll taxi to a gate then. Yeah, you know, when you have your glide slope, you don't need to pull your view down as far. But when I'm doing visually, I really like to have that vertical speed indicator to figure out exactly what we're doing as far as our descent. In addition to the visual aids, you know, on the runway, you know, those help a lot too, but it's always good, you know, if you get established visually and then you stick to around 700 to 800 feet per minute descent, then you're golden, you know, it's not a problem at all. So actually, let's hop back in the cabin, get these lights off. Oops, there we go. Put those on dim. Let's get our strobes off. Leave collision on, and we'll pull straight ahead to this gate right here with the Mad Dog. Mad Dog's in town. Oh, come on, let's get my view set here. There we go. That's better. Looking forward to trying out the Zebo. 7.3, I think that's going to be a lot of fun. From what I've looked at it just briefly in the cockpit, it is really, really, really nice plane. Really nice plane. Wish we had a 7.5 like that. That equivalent, but we don't. And here we are. Beautiful sunny Pensacola, Florida on the Gulf. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please remember, like, subscribe, ring the bell. All that stuff is greatly appreciated. Leave comments. Is there anything you want to fight, you want to see in X-Plane or anything like that? Let me know. I always try to get to them if I can. And that'll do it for this video. And we will catch you guys in the air next time. Peace.